Nigeria. When Goldman Sachs published its next 11 list of countries identified as having a high potential of becoming the world's largest economies in the world in the 21st century, Nigeria sat comfortably in the list. Implication? Nigeria's Vision 2020 is within reach. The intent of Nigeria's Vision 2020 is to position Nigeria to become one of the top 20 largest economies in the world by the year 2020. Leading the upstream sector of the Nigerian oil and gas industry in the path to realizing this vision is Cns Marine Nigeria Limited. Cns Marine Nigeria, incorporated under the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and registered on the 8th of July 2011, is a privately owned company focusing on the upstream sector, more specifically subsea-related opportunities including air and saturation diving works and subsea construction.
CNS on its own, it's a full-fledged IMCA, which is the International Maritime Contractors Association certified diving company.
There used to be just one company in Nigeria in the last 15 years that's into just saturation company. So that genes we were able to break. So today, we're just the second Nigerian company into saturation diving.
We provide services offshore to oil and gas companies that have installations, platforms offshore.
Every other diving company you see might be doing from 0 to 50 meter water depth. We go up to from 0 to 4,000 meter water depth. And that tells you it's a very high level operation. Very, very high level.
A multidisciplinary company with global standard in perspective, CNS Marine Nigeria services include mixed gas hyperbaric diving services, air diving services, offshore pipeline services and support, underwater general construction maintenance and repair, salvage and recovery, pipeline pigging and hydrostatic test, vessel agency and dive support services, and among others.
We do inspections, repair, maintenance, subsea construction, pipeline installation, anything that's below the sea level is what we work on for oil and gas installations.
To carry out its services more according to international standards and specification, to create indelible impression in its areas of specialization, and to guarantee best service delivery to its growing clients, CNS Marine Nigeria has added to its wide range of facilities and officially launched and christened 3 vessels: Adessa Ocean King, Adessa Legend, and Adessa Sea Protector 1.
Adessa Legend is more of an inspection, repair, and maintenance vessel. We can do air diving on it. We can do ROV work, which is a remote operated vehicle to do surveys. That's what, and then we felt it was necessary to have the necessary protection for our assets and our personnel when they go work offshore, and that's why we invested in the Sea Protector. It's a security boat that's fully armored and can follow the vessels out as far as 500 nautical miles.
Yeah, it's a bulletproof vessel due to the security reasons here on this area. All the cabin is protected and the glasses as well. It's a bulletproof. Level of bulletproof is NIC 3+. This is an international classification.
The Adessa Ocean King is the only one of its kind vessel in West Africa. Her unique Norwegian hull shape, combined with 5 thrusters, gives the ship superb sea characteristics and station-keeping capabilities. These capabilities are useful in the deployment of the onboard Triton work-class ROV and in support of general marine contracting services, including industrial diving.
It's a full-blown saturation vessel. If you see the vessel, the saturation system in this vessel is inbuilt. All the diving equipment from design to finish came with the vessel. It was designed for diving operation.
Its primary purpose is saturation diving. We have ROV on it, we have survey, and the air diving.
can see it has an heli deck. Helicopter can land from anywhere. We are deep water. It's a DP2 equipment. It means that it can position on its own.
We can go on board, have a look around the vessel, enjoy the trip.
What informed our decision to get this vessel in is that there's been a lot of challenges when we begin to do deep water subsea engineering operations. We've had a situation where vessel charter owner from Barcelona, from Spain, from different parts of the world, Gulf of Mexico, because we were not owning vessels at that time. In the middle of the project, they just turn their vessel and they go. And we've had the situation where somebody shut down, say he wants to go for dry dock. So the IOC project suffer. We get the consequence. The IOC is banging on us because we are the first owner project. So we said, you know what, let's focus on getting the vessel as an asset. And then we'll be in a position to control the projects.
This is all about, I would imagine, bringing Nigerians into the market as far as the offshore industry is concerned. Being able to go into the offshore market and what's being taken from Nigerian waters is going back to Nigeria. It's not going back to other parts of the world. That's their vision of purchasing these vessels and putting them to work.
To ensure skilled hands in the vessels, CNS Marine Nigeria has developed Homegrown Skills Acquisition Institution. This is because CNS Marine specializes in providing high-quality, trained and experienced personnel for offshore engineering.
We have invested in a simulation school that we can use to train people on how to handle those type of vessels. So as we go through a couple of rotations, I think we will be able to get a crew level up to close to 90-95% as indigenous employees.
We have gone out of our way. We have put our skin on the game. We've set up a school in Lagos right now, a diving school, that will take care of start producing Nigerian divers. We want to produce Nigerian divers and also export them to work in different parts of the world.
At CNS Marine Nigeria, the mission is to become a major player and a reference point in the provision of quality infrastructural backbone and construction services in the oil and gas industry. Procuring 3 additional vessels conforms absolutely with this.
Yes, it is conforming with that mission. That's why I said to you, this is the first of its kind in West Africa. So that's part of what we try to promote. And also, this vessel is not confined to work only in Nigeria. When I have Nigerians on board the vessel, if they go to Singapore, Gulf of Guinea to work, it means that we are beginning to export manpower.
We're doing our part to achieve that, right? So, 2020 is just around the corner. We're looking further than that. If we do any new acquisitions now, it's probably going to be a new build. And a new build, you would require a 5, 7, 10-year term contracts to be able to put it to work. So we hope to be here for 2020 and longer. So all of our long-term planning is done around that.
By the year 2020, when Nigeria finally sits on the list of 20 top economies in the world, CNS Marine Nigeria must be celebrated as a leading contributor to the success because offshore services in Nigeria received a boost when it introduced 3 legendary Adessa vessels.
So this is the kind of stuff Nigerians are bringing to Nigeria.
That's why we got these vessels.
Yes.
That's fantastic, eh?